Them not them met to with music, but not know the pain we feel. Get the youth to feel it, they get the pain. Not a friend missed the time by the steel. He was only 17, so when them kill after day. No mother call with another one. Never mother cry for another son. Please, mama, hold on. Please, mama, hold on. Yeah. Go up the road. So you're free of the road. Yeah. Me, I wonder where the light is. When me bring me as a punk, I mean, no one has that story. Go up the road. So you're free of the road. Yeah. Me, I wonder where the Lord is. When me bring me as a punk, I mean, no one has that story. Why you never look before you shoot? You should have looked before you shoot. Worshipping vanity. It make you feel a little low. Now I'm a left for crying, real left for my food. Why you never look before you shoot? This is the man who can't with another one. Never mother cry for another son. Please, mama, hold on. Please, mama, hold on. Go up the road. So you're free of the road. Yeah, me, I wonder where the light is. When me bring me as a fuck, I mean, no one has that story. Go up the road. So you're free of the road. Yeah, me, I wonder where the Lord is. When me bring me as a fuck, I mean, no one has that story. Oh, another flavor. Just do it like that. Oh, another flavor. Just do it like that. No mother call with another one. Never mother cry for another son. Please, mama, hold on. Please, mama, hold on. Yeah. Go up the road. So you're free of the road. Yeah. Me, I wonder where the light is. When we bring me as a fuck, I mean, no one has that.
We used to roll together, smoke out together, joke together, them a call them a brother boy. I never know I wouldn't see you again. I wish I could see you again. It's burning me out in my skin, and I'm sorry to see you once more. Damn, I wish I could see you again. I wish I could see you again. Remember the days I was chilling. This time, I remember the living. This time, mama ball for the kitchen. When the chip a fearing a ease up, feel I must squeeze up white rice and curry chicken. In farm, I ever come with the lipping. Una, hungry and said the angry a bus, they made a complaint, said the music kicking. So life a life, but to roll and roll, and the whole place no know so move cold. But we never know the life was so big, cause always people put on me. But me never know I would have gone so soon. I don't wish I could see you again. Condolence goes out to all of the Olivia. And I'm sorry to see you once more. I wish I could see you again. I wish I could see you again. It's burning me out in my skin. And I'm sorry to see you once more. Damn, I wish I could see you again. I wish I could see you again. Condolence goes out to all the girls. You've been represented. In love and memories in the life we lost. I don't know where the past so fast, but just I know what's next, and just I know what's next. In love and memories in my brother past. I don't know where the past so fast, but just I know what's next, and just I know what's next. I remember when we used to sit and reminisce. But we are got the one we get rich. We want a couple nice cars, couple of chicks and hoes, man, do you little for grace. Remember you say you want a couple big bikes. Slim girl you love, but I think girl me like. When you used to use your chest, play rhythm for me. When I saw the buckle was for mine. Hey, sometimes it just don't seem right. Oh, some people lose their life. We always say it should Not in that way, but job everything in hindsight. In loving memories of the life for last. I don't know why them got so fast, but that I know what's next. And that I know what's next. In loving memories of my brother with pass. I don't know why them got so fast, but that I know what's next. And that I know what's next. Oh yeah, them see I cry, tears in my eye, them still a pressure I and I. Them see I bad, and them still a beat me back, me back. Imagine two friends about that one can't pay for it, I'm on a blaster, so one can't pay for it. But when they to fall, watch this to sleep. Not even peace, I break the next against the team. Oh God, them one man to team. The police come shoot me, them one man to bleed. Hurt them one man to leave into the cemetery. Oh God, them see I cry, see the tears in my eye, and them still a pressure I and I. Them see I bad, and them still a big man fever. Oh God, them see I cry, see the tears in my eye, and them still a pressure I and I. Them see I bad, and the light them a system and a bad. Right now. Don't see how me color, cause we can't pull a gate and go in a yard and call it no. But still me nah rise up no chrome and bust no door and make no skin and left no bone. But when me rise up in the morning and I miss a show teeth in Chapalin, when me I eat prepare fast if it smell that you vomit. Oh God, them see I cry, them see the tears in my eye, and them still a pressure I and I. Them see I bad, them still a beat me back, me back. Oh God, them see I cry, with the tears in my eye, and them still a pressure on your hand. Them see I bad, them still a beat me back, me back.
This is for my fallen soldiers. We miss you. I know you can't be with you. God on the battlefield. Life is so real. This is for my fallen soldiers. We miss you. I know you can't be with you. God on the battlefield. Life is so real. Yeah. As a little youth used to hang up on the corner. You're the one of my friend and we have on some. Although never we never grew up with a father, still we have to try the best to make it cross the border. But some boy shoot them big like Hulk Hogan. Come and chat, tell them we don't listen slogan. We prepare them before we take program. We not grow wrong, no, we not be more fallen soldiers. We miss you. I know you can't be with you. God on the battlefield. Life is so real. This is for my fallen soldiers. We miss you. I know you can't be with you. God on the battlefield. Life is so real. Yeah, enough of them are like we. Them know them wrong and still I take it fight we. You laugh a friend and think me take it lightly. And the whole I want no more me a free. Hey, but I want no more funeral, no more burial. Stop behaving like wild animals. Get more spiritual, get more biblical. I'm gonna take a wash off over the mineral. You save your soul, you save yourself. While you rest in peace.
So simple representing the DJ Treasure, keeping it locked every time.
Yo, Sean, stop. All time I take for granted the time when you spend with your friends. Now them gone. Used to sleep so early, not too long. When I ask you, you make me laugh. When me tell you some plant, you tell me some smart. Separate my heart to see your answer. When the preacher pray over your body that day. Some me know me lose a friend. It hurt me so hard, I won't be the same. Some me know me lose a friend. Some me know me lose a friend. Some me know me lose a friend. Yeah. Some me know me lose a friend. Some me know me lose a friend. I got to shout it out to my icon. I know your person gone, you are my gun.
In my times of tribulation, you I could rely on, yeah. I got to listen, my heart it broke from the day. My friend like a heart this so who I got help I row across this so the silver lining of my life, but just the darkest cloud. Got the preacher pray for me.
Hey, welcome to represent the DJ Treasure Mixtape. The body mixtape right now is around the road. You hear that?
It's me, I won't be mercy. Some me know me lose a friend. Some me know me lose a friend, lose a friend. Some me know me lose a friend, yeah. Some me know me lose a friend, lose a friend. Some me know me lose a friend, yeah. Wish I could have seen you one more time, yeah. So we could have met one more night, but you take some upset when people try to tell me, say I just your time. No, the murderers, them left a thousand heart to bear the pain. Them kill you and swear, so them game. You will touch me every time you hear my daughter call your name. In a song and you and girl, so we have to meet again. And do the streets again. And things we used to do, proper things I can do it again. All your face we see it again. Me memories repeat again. Me know your man is gone, but your soul will never end, never end, no. From the preacher pray for my body that day. Some me know me lose a friend. It hurts me I won't be the same. Some me know me lose a friend. Some me know me lose a friend, lose a friend. Some me know me lose a friend, yeah. Some me know me lose a friend, lose a friend. Some me know me lose a friend. Love up because you're virgin, wait about in the heaven and wait. Him same one I go meet you by the pearly gate, dressed in all white. Everything alright, I got that I protect with all night. Your family wait about the heaven and wait. Them same one I go meet, we are the pearly gate, dressed in all white. Everything alright, I got that I protect with all night. My brother God, feel my ballin', think my gone insane. But me get to realize him never gone in vain. Yes, me stress out to my mother, question the father, cause him say anything for call him name. Anybody will lose a loved one, me feel your pain. But there's a reason why it happens, so no freeze your brain. For pain I ain't got accommodation, but in couple situation my heart feel the same. Yeah, you're virgin, wait up out there, heaven and wait. Them same one I go meet, we are the pearly gate, dressed in all white. Everything alright, I got an I protect with all night. Your family wait up out there, heaven and wait. Them same one I go meet, we are the pearly gate, dressed in all white. Everything alright, I got an I protect with all night. For certain things in our life, so we just can't prepare. Some news that go negative, what we are gonna hear, but anything what we are faced, we can manage. Because the Almighty not give more than we can bear. Man, know say them the right, that's how I guide you. And I know you, then the monster not beside you. Nothing flesh but in spirit, 100% security them a provide you. Yeah, your brother, watch out for the heaven away. And I am the one I meet you by the pearly gates in the all white. Everything alright, I got an I protect with all night. Yes, I don't want watch out for.
Good night, good night, good night. I hope individual, have a blessed night. And as an individual, I always talk about, love, because it's when you have love put in your heart, you'll find the answers to life itself. You have to have respect when concerning life itself. Because as an individual, you see when you have love, you have compassion and you have respect, you'll learn the values to life itself. Life itself depends on you. Your future lies in your hands. And it is, you see, individual only think the way individuals think is because individual thought that way. It's because of the way individual program. Even your action, the only reason why you do the things that you do is because you apply it to your life. Is what you want, what in your life is what you get. So even like I say, within an individual position, that could change. Don't matter how critical it is. It depends on that individual mindset. It depends on individual heart. That's why it's good to respect life and learn the values to life itself. Because all the answers to life itself is within spirit, is within truth, is within your heart. But if you don't respect the values of life, if you don't, like I say, we have to have love within our heart. We have to have compassion, because when you look within the behaviors is because of the way we taught, and because of our ignorance of what we see within our society and what passed on through generation. And as an individual, like I always tell individual, that could change. It depends on the mindset. It's just like how how the system the system live off our intelligence, and everything that individual use within the system is within intelligence. But if individual don't have the foundation and roots, it's going to be confusion. It's just like individual life. Things will be happening in individual life, and individual wouldn't know how to deal with it, or how to figure it out. You see, when you respect, you'll always learn. You see, when you respect, you'll grow. You'll able to understand. It mightn't be today, but you will eventually understand. You see, we have life itself within spirit and within truth. We amazing within our heart. We brilliant within our mind. But if we don't activate it, and if we don't use it in the right way, like I say, you could turn against your own self. You could and like I say, whatever decision you make within life itself, there's consequence. Everything that you do, every action is a reaction. So you're always in the driver's seat, and your life itself depends on you. But whatever decision that you make within life itself, that's what you're going to receive. That's why, if whatever individual do within their heart, do to your brothers and sisters, individual would more get within a revenge. You don't have to get within revenge. Individual already facing it already, just by the things that individual is doing to brothers and sisters. That's supposed to make you know individual already facing it. And at the same time, what we can run from our action. We can run from our deeds. We can run from life itself. And when individual do things, I mean, yes, it hurts, but time itself will catch up. And anything you throw out is where you're going to get back. So individual, like I say, we have to humble. We have to listen. We have to learn. And like I say, life itself is willing, because it's revealed everything to you within spirit. And life itself depends on you. The key to life is you and me. We're brilliant, we're intelligent. But if you don't activate it and you're using it the wrong way, the way you're using it is the direction you're going to go. So you could see you could see whatever you're doing by the effect of your own action, of what you chose to do when concerning life itself. So as an individual, I would always tell individual, always respect life. Life is something that we're supposed to respect. We're supposed to, because we live and we learn. Generation has everything that this generation is doing right now. Generation back then has done that before. And because most of the time we're more ignorant and we're disobedient, and you see it's the blind leading the blind, because there's no structure anymore. Because like I said, when concerning life, individual rather take the shortcut than move within structure itself. And if you take shortcuts, you go still have to come back. You go still have to deal with certain things, because you don't know the value of it, you don't know the use of it, you don't know the structure of it. So you wouldn't know, you don't know the worth of what you have.
Everything
I lost my brother on my birthday. Not nice when you miss someone. You got to hold on. Mom and Dad was there for me, but Jaja was there for me too. Yes, I give me love and I'm me heart and I can feel it. Your love is true. Mom and Dad was there for me, but Jaja was there for me too. Yes, Yes, I give me love and I'm me heart and I can feel it. Tell the love is true. Me never say forgive them, Father, cause they know what they have done when them kill me with a word and me to start to rise again. Now my mother and my father could have tell me put it down, that say be easy, that time will come. We are more than brother, we are friends. I'm not gonna see my brother's face again. So what should I do? You know, waiting for so the young man be faithful to my man that was there. Oh, that I will never be true. Yet I give me love and I'm heart and I can feel it. I know it's true. Mom and dad was there for me. But that I will never be true. Yes, I give me love and I'm heart and I can feel it. I know it's true. I know for them I will finish it slowly. But I know how to see. Because me have a higher link in my prophecy. And every pain I feel,
For just so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son. But whosoever believeth in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. Life is a journey, one way ticket, sometimes good, sometimes wicked. Still give thanks, still give thanks. Cause I know you're in a better place. Yesterday me hear you gone away, gone too soon. Oh, and I'm missing you. Yesterday me hear you gone away, gone too soon. For just so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son. But whosoever believeth in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. Life is a journey, one way ticket, sometimes good, sometimes wicked. Still give thanks, still give thanks. Cause I know you're in a better place. Yesterday me hear you gone away, gone too soon. Oh, and I'm missing you. Yesterday me hear you gone away, gone too soon. And oh, I'm missing you. All when 100 years pass, can't forget your last time. Only heap of tears man can't talk. Wish I was there in the last part. Maybe me coulda tried something, do something, say something to save your life. Me think about it every night. Me still hear your baby cry. Verily I say unto thee, today thou shalt be with me in paradise. Yesterday me hear you gone away, gone too soon. Oh, and I'm missing you. Yesterday me hear you gone away, gone too soon. And oh, I'm missing you. I will see you again. And your heart shall rejoice. Me I think white rum with ice, and I think about previous times. Remember when we were children and thief outside, fear joyride and crashing at the mango tree. You have enough good times to Verily I say unto thee, today thou shalt be with me in paradise. Yesterday me hear you gone away, gone too soon. Oh, and I'm missing you. Yesterday me hear you gone away, gone too soon. And oh, I'm missing you. For just so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son. But whosoever believeth in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. Life is a journey, one way ticket, sometimes good, sometimes wicked.
With you so they die young, by the knife or die by guns, yeah. Unruly say R.I.P. Yeah. I know me don't know where them kill your far. Me don't know where them kill your far. Jah knows, yeah. Me no know where them kill you for. I know me no know where them kill you for. But Jah knows. Jah knows. Hey, so you know, so your true friend gone. When you 13, you can't stop, man. Me heart move when I hear name call. Big man, I cry like y'all. The other day when my birthday passed, and you a smoke and a drink and laugh. Never did know at the last time we a sit down and flash. Brother, me wish me coulda see you now. Me still have good advice to give you now. People tell me say life goes on, but me still miss you radio.
You see, when concerning life, like I say, you in the driver's seat. Life is in, like I say, your decision is in your hands. I mean, generation makes certain decision, and the consequences there for generation to witness, and generation could identify, and generation could make a change if individual chose to make a difference as an individual and as a person. Let me tell you something. When concerning life itself, it's not about age, It's about what lies within you, spirit. Is whatever lies within you, within spirit and within truth. And you have to have structure. You're never too old or too young to learn. Because the more you learn, the more you grow, the more you could provide for life, the more you could nurture life, the more you could take care of life itself. Whatever lies within your heart, and whatever you do on this earth is what generation to come gonna have to live with. That's gonna be the consequence. It's like you're cooking, you're preparing a dish for the future to eat. Or like you're preparing a dish for your children to you're making dinner for your kids. As an individual, like I always tell individual, you're in the driver's seat, and we're supposed to learn from life. And there's many examples. There's every example in every possible way that individual can understand. In the way we bless with in our own special way, so we can't even make excuses. Because you see what we don't pay attention to within. So if you don't pay attention to the problem, you can never fix the problem. Life is about structure, and you have to acknowledge life. You have to acknowledge life in truth, just as it is. It's just as individual. You're walking down the road. If you're paying attention to where you're walking, you wouldn't slip. You ain't paying attention, you slip. But if you focus, you wouldn't slip. It's just like you have your house. The light is on. You see everything. You turn off the light, you can't find anything. It's just the same way individuals live within the either live within darkness, within spirit, or dark light within their heart. It depends on that individual. So I always tell individual, everything is there for us, and it depends on you. It doesn't matter your age. It doesn't matter what you go through in life. That could change. It depends on you. The only reason why you continue doing the same thing that you're doing, because you're feeding it. Because you, as an individual, spiritually, you continue making the same decision. That could change. It doesn't matter what you do in life. It doesn't matter what generation has done in the past. It could still change. Individual rather live in it, but at the same time refuse it's like refuse to acknowledge it. And if you cannot acknowledge your problem, you cannot fix your problem. And like I say, it's all up to you. If you chose to neglect it, it's what you're gonna have to live with and deal with. When concerning life itself is not fighting or is not arguing with you. It depends on you. The sad thing is that the decision that you make is not you alone gonna suffer with the consequence. Because whatever lies within your heart is what you're gonna manifest on this earth, is what you're gonna give to generation. So don't be surprised if the future generation, act out the same way or become worse than you. It's just like I tell individual, every action is a reaction. So everything that you see within life, individual could stay and fight, but you can't find solution within confusion. But if you really look at the situation within structure, you can know is the effect from the situation, the effect from the problem that you invite in your life, from the choices that you make as an individual spiritually, is what's affecting you. But it depends on you to change that situation. You see, when concerning structure and concerning being aware of who we are within spirit and within truth, we spend less time on ourselves. So we don't get to know what we're capable of and what has given to us within spirit and what lies within us and the beauty of us within us spiritually. But like I always tell individual, life it's in your hands. You know, whatever you chose to do within life itself, it depends on you. It's just as generation could go through certain things, you know, but it's all up to you to change that situation. Because if you know what generation go through, individual go through, you could change that. Because you don't have to, you could learn from that and you know, do the best that you can when concerning life itself. When concerning life itself, you have to do the best that you can. When concerning the life what has given to you within spirit. Because whatever choice you make when concerning your life is the consequence you're going to have to deal with. Individual could, we could, you know, we could try to play with life and play games or do whatever we chose to do. But if you look at your life and you look at what is going on, everything is pointing right back at you. And like I always tell individual, we make decisions, and most of the time when we make decisions, we make it within feelings. We don't make decisions within structure. We look at things within the desire, the weakness mindset, within the illusion mindset. We don't, you know, as individual, we don't look at life within structure, so we can move, so we can shift. So things can change within our life. So situation, you know, like I said, no matter what you do within life, that could change. But we never grew up that way. Individual never taught us, never teach us and make us know the structure what lies within us, the beauty what lies within us, the power what lies within us. Individual just teach you to be a puppet. Individual teach you to do as you've been told. Individual teach you to do their job. Individual teach you so you could stand with instruction, within authority, and you can do whatever you need to do within spirit and within truth for yourself. Individual don't teach you that. Individual don't teach you the structure to life itself. Individual teach you the illusion to keep you in the trance. And you can know. You can know the difference between the illusion and the truth to life itself, because I mean you live it on a daily basis.
Only Jah knows. I know me not know where them kill your far. No know where them kill your far. Jah knows. It hurt me so much. We see you gone. You never live. We see you gone. We see your mother cry at your funeral. Here you like us to say you feed them all. We still lay down and kick it off. Still a call your name when me and visit her. But mine still a pray when they be papas. Me still a laugh. We have to read same way. The brother still a make it sound same way. Me hope say me a go see you someday. Do you can your memories stay. Brother, me wish me coulda see you now. Me still a good advice you know. People tell me say life goes on, but me still me say anyhow.
Yo, Zone, I've dreamt about my own death, which makes me appreciate life more. I've also had dreams about my own life, which makes me appreciate death more. Gone away, yeah. Gone away, yeah, yeah, yeah. Gone away, yeah. Gone away, yeah. Gone away. Put up your light up for your friend and we pass away. Gone away. You're there so today then tomorrow you gone away. Gone away, yeah. Me feel it for
you come with just a reason why gone away, yeah, gone away, yeah. Yeah, must have slept somebody wake him. Done with the joke, tell me say I break him. But me cry when me see your dead body down in a coffin and a food down in a grave. I really want to know where we're bound. Miss you, but me have to carry on. Me wish R.I.P. me in return if possible, but me know that can't go on. Me am sorry, you gone away. Put up your light and see your friend and we pass away. Gone away. No day so today then tomorrow you gone away. Gone away, yeah. Me feel it for you come with just a reason why. Gone away, yeah. Gone away, yeah. Yeah. On the plans where you done make. That's why it really hurt me at you. Say you didn't get your son yet. Look how we plan about the things where we soon do. But it's like say that soon they can't come yet. Me wonder when me I go see you back. I could have just seen my dreams. Me no care if it's even that. Right now me lose me faith in the church. Cause me can't understand how I've got for your love. Gone away. Put up your light up for your friend and we pass away. Gone away. No day so today then tomorrow you gone away. Gone away, yeah. Me feel it for you come with just a reason why. Gone away, yeah. Gone away, yeah. Yeah. You gone away.
You know, get a links. Big liar. After we promise ourselves that we're not sing a song like this. It's morality, it's reality. My condolences. Some people pray for a miracle every day of the week. For all my fallen soldiers, rest in peace. Me tell mama say her son dead. She a laugh like a joke. She say my son a good youth. Couldn't even cut her fall short. You see all when the night pass, mama never convinced. And when she see the pastor start pray body and the castle start to sing, she go shout out, here when you gone, how you forgot before me. Mama they wonder what I want, based on a true story. Here when you there, come out of the coffin and walk, or you fi cut me conversation so sudden. Me and you never done talk, no. Sparks a climb, blue flame, mistaken identity, wrong name. The vampire smile sleeve full of blood stain. Your judgment is eminent, innocent your brain. You know, get a links. Big liar. After we promise ourselves that we're not sing a song like this. It's morality, it's reality. My condolences. Some people pray for a miracle every day of the week. For all my fallen soldiers. Me tell mama say her son dead. She a laugh like a joke. She say my son a good youth. Couldn't even cut her fall short. You see all when the night pass, mama never convinced. And when she see the pastor start pray body and the castle start to sing, she go shout out, here when you gone, how you forgot before me. Mama they wonder what I want, based on a true story. Here when you there, come out of the coffin and walk, or you fi cut me conversation so sudden. Me and you never done talk, no. Sparks a flying, blue flame, mistaken identity, wrong name. The vampire smile sleeve full of blood stain. Your judgment is eminent, innocent your brain. Over and over again, you show no remorse for all the innocent that you slain. Life is not a game, a death and destruction is all you proclaim. Imagine Papa worked so hard to send his son to school. Oh my Lord, him go follow bad company. No one can tell him destiny. Him go shout out, Jeremy, where you gone? Oh, you forgot before me. You see mama banner red and ball. Then take away your only glory. Come tell where you gone. You better take it to the world. Or you feel the conversation so sudden. Me and you never done. Bust the roots before you take a drink. Spill a little fit the soldiers we sink. Gun salute for the general and the soup. Battalion and the group, everyone in the link. Sure as the sun that shine, we will miss you all. Yo, Karoba, Tata, Hartford,
Channel. Hope that Zion takes care of you. We'll miss you all. Yo, Connie, Steve, Jeremy, Anga. Show us sun that shine. We'll miss you all. Gonzalez.
You see one concern in life, you know. You see, when you have life itself, you know, you have to live good within spirit and within truth that protect you within your journey. When concerning life itself, you have to clean up within. Everything clean up within things would reach you when concerning life itself. And what would reach you is not something that you don't know of. Or something that you're not a part of. Time that, let me tell you something. You see, life, you can't run from life. You can't run from your deeds. You can't run from what lies within your spirit. You can't hide from life itself. Everything what lies within mankind's heart, it manifests within spirit and within truth on this earth. It's just individual doesn't want to admit it. Individual, like I say, individual, because some living within darkness, they can't see you, they can't understand. Because when concerning life itself, I mean, you see brothers and sisters pick up, the gun, you see they play games with their life, and you see the outcome of it. So why we continue repeating history? Why we continue repeating the same cycle? Which you can change that. You can change it if you want. It's all up to you. And when concerning life itself, no one not supposed to beg you, or argue with you, or fight with you. You as an individual have life itself within spirit and within truth. You're supposed to want good. You're supposed to want good. Life was given to you for a purpose. But whatever you chose to do within spirit and within truth is what you're gonna live with, or what you're gonna suffer with, or what you're gonna deal with. Is a consequence of your action. When you look at your life and you look at certain things, certain position that you're in, like I say, when concerning life itself, everything is for a reason. Everything, no matter what you see on the table, it have a reason and you have a purpose. But everything we reveal, we have a problem. We argue, we're in confusion. Our individual is this, our individual is that, our individual is crazy. But individual, you see, because individual refuse to acknowledge life, refuse to acknowledge who we are, refuse to acknowledge our action, because it's the reaction and it's the effect of the reaction what generation is feeling, our generation is dealing with. But when concerning responsibility, when concerning truth, individual ignore it. Individual stifle it. Individual try to act like it doesn't exist to give them validation to live within backwardness, live within the corruption. I mean, generation today, we reach a point that it's like individual don't have a heart no more, no compassion. It's like you become like a robot. You have no feelings. We do so much. I mean, we do things within life itself, and when the effect and when the results, individual look at it like it's new or individual surprise. It just shows how hypocrite we is, how irresponsible we is when concerning to take responsibility for our action. But it doesn't matter what you try to do, you still can't run from it. No matter where you go, it lives within you until you chose to acknowledge it spiritually. Until you chose to make a difference, or like I said, it's all up to you. Life would, you see, when concerning truth, it will never pressure you. Because everything what lies within life itself is on the table. It's like an offering. It's this blessing. It's anointed. That's why the heart of man is there. The heart of man is there to guide you, to show you the way, to show you, what lies within the heart, to make you identify everything. As an individual, like I say, the choice is yours, But I hope individual have a blessed night, and I'm telling individual bye.